Hello everyone, this is Professor Reha, and while I've addressed this in my Call of Duty Cold War Alpha video, I'm going to address it here in case you don't watch my Call of Duty videos at this point in time, which is fine, but I changed my name on the off chance that I become popular, at which point my original username, which was Puny Army, could be an issue with Nintendo copyright, since Puny Army was based off of the Punies from Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, and since Punies are original characters of Nintendo, that would cause copyright issues, specifically copyright issues that Nintendo would be perfectly correct in getting at me for. So I have gone ahead and changed my name ahead of time. For reference, that is a Scottish name to pay tribute to my Scottish ancestry. And now now that our friendly neighborhood announcement is over, back to AI the Somnium files, where we are in Iris's mind. Let me see. Look at where's there's blood. Hold up. What blood? What blood are we talking about? There's the TV. Okay, but where is what blood? What? I forgot I can move. I honestly don't see blood. Can I open the doors?
Door.
Yes, it is. I'll try and open it because I don't really see any particular need for trying to tackle it. Okay, it's a pull. Okay, well, tackling.
It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it.
That's not how you think about such things. Okay, well, I guess we'll interact with the TV then.
TV.
What do you mean? What is this skull? Oh, it's a double time thing. Yeah, let's try this. Okay. Suffocation.
Stop.
Okay, this is odd.
Please.
Oh, wait, we're in the TV now. Ooh, now we get to kill the radio star. Oh, this is gonna get trippy, isn't it?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces
Yeah,
of
but
the
it's
victims of
the
the original Cyclops
pictures
killer.
of them, not the actual faces.
What is going on here?
Also, is no one concerned about the fact that the, background
We
has
should
gone wonky?
continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
Thank you for your keen observation. Okay, that was apparently... So the door was a second... Okay, I'm fine with this. You picked up a timey that has a negative effect. Yeah, I'm aware of that. There's a mirror. There's a torso. And there's a gun. Okay, I'm gonna be real. The gun is the more interesting one. Why is it up there?
It appears that way.
It's a snub. Oh, I have to use it? Really? Well, we'll investigate it first then, just to get that out of the way.
It is a pistol. It appears to be fixed with a vise.
Okay.
Why would this be here?
What's this? The trigger. There is a stick in
It's
the
a booby
hole of the
trap.
trigger guard.
You pull the stick
That's
out,
suspicious.
or push the stick back. I know it took me 30 billion years for
5
that.
minutes left, Date.
I know, get off my case. We're gonna jump this.
Weekly Shonen?
No.
Don't say it.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg.
Interesting.
And thus I
So
cannot
you
reach
do
that
have
point.
limits in this particular
is not
world.
My fault.
Nobody's blaming you.
Alright, that's interesting. Alright, so I can't do anything with that. I am much more interested in this torso right now.
A torso with a head.
You fail to notice the
That's a
noose.
head. Is it still called a torso?
Yes.
What would you call it?
Look, we've been using a lot of time, and choke takes an extremely long amount of time. So does push. I'm gonna choke it. That was surprisingly violent. It did change color. Okay. I feel like that was actually the correct choice. I only choked it because the video showed a victim being choked. So, yep, okay.
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room
Wait, you can go
changed.
unconscious? Hold on. Can we talk about this? You're an AI. You shouldn't be
Tired of
able to go
this.
unconscious.
We have no choice but to investigate.
That was the correct move. Okay, good. Strangled the body. Yay! Alright, sweet. So what's our next connection then? It is a logical based connection here. Operating table, medicine bottle. The mirror is still there. Is the gun still there? Yeah, the gun's still there. Alright. Mirror doors are still interactable. There's a random barrel there. I'm gonna go for the medicine bottle first.
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
I'm wondering if this is related. Why has smell got a negative timing attached to it? Is that important? I do have the 30 flat seconds, so that could be helpful. I'm gonna be honest, I should use the timing when it forced me to use the double, but I wasn't aware of that at the time. I'm going to smell it. I'll take the negative timing. I have a couple of options to
syrupy
deal with it.
smell, like sweet almonds.
Okay, arsenic.
Syrup. You think they were baking a cake?
No,
or
no, no, no,
something?
no. That's
If
arsenic.
it isn't syrup,
If it's almonds-
it's nitroglycerin.
Why
What?
is that here?
Nitroglycerin reacts violently upon light
Not
impact.
nitroglycerin
needs
smells
to be
like
mixed to
almonds.
lower
Hold
its
on,
sensitivity.
I'm gonna Google this really quick. Give me a second. I'm kind of smelling some bullshit. Give me 2 seconds. What does nitroglycerin smell like? This is like the second top search. Burnt sugar. Yeah, see, I was right. It doesn't smell anything like almonds. Get out of here. Unless they've added some kind of perfume to it. But why would you want to
is what?
perfume? Oh, it's a
Acetone.
next acetone.
It is
Alright,
best that we do not
that makes
disturb
a little
this
more
man.
sense then.
Right.
We could chug it. That wouldn't make any sense, but we could do it. I want to look at the operating table before I go back to
An
the
operating
nitroglycerin.
table.
Perform surgery. Oh, I don't even get... Oh, shit. Alright, no, I don't want to do that then. Do we have something stupid easy to work with in terms of...
A full body mirror.
Ay, caramba. Alright, we don't want this either. Can we...
A drug bottle that holds some kind
I
of
mean,
liquid.
I'll concede that smelling it was useful, but I'm just gonna have to investigate it just because I want to burn the
There
double
is
timey.
no label. I cannot determine what is inside.
It's probably dangerous.
I agree. We should not touch it if we do not know what it is. Even in Somnium, some things should not be done.
Hold on, but what would be the consequences of that very specifically? I am somewhat
It's
curious.
an operating
I know.
table.
Get off my case. You don't even tell me the truth half the time anyways. Shoot. That is... I'm gonna perform surgery. I think it's the correct action.
Who do you intend I operate on?
Just
Can
mime
you
it.
just pretend to do it?
Yeah.
Pretend to do it?
Yeah, just mime the surgery. I mean, she's committed. The fact that the screen filter is changed is a fairly good indication that I've performed the correct action. I like how they intentionally don't show her hands because they don't have to really do anything with the
Nothing's
animation.
happening. How disappointing.
Damn. I thought it might trigger a memory to recreate
Same.
itself.
I just threw away a really good
Perhaps
timey
you should abandon that line of thinking.
for a double timey as well. Shh. Okay, this one's actually going to force me to think.
A revolver.
Alright, so... I'm just gonna investigate for the sake of burning the double.
It is a...
Why would
I know this.
that's
Yeah. 3 minutes or something, right?
operating.
That's still a lot of time. That's a risk. I don't know if I necessarily want to sleep on it. I don't see that necessarily being helpful. Beat it to death.
A full body mirror.
Interesting. Beat it to death seems like a hint, so we're gonna pull this, we're gonna punch the mirror.
Are you sure I can break this mirror?
It doesn't
No,
matter.
I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Wait, what does it have
Just
to do with?
punch it, and I'm not a
Yeah,
pervert.
what does punching a mirror have to do with perversion?
You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that?
I wanted to actually see if you could punch the torso through it.
A full body.
Yeah. Can we talk to it? Use this timey. Talk to it.
Can you talk?
Can you talk?
Oh,
What?
it mimes.
Don't
Okay.
copy me.
What? Don't copy me.
Interesting, though.
Pervert. Date is a pervert.
Pervert. Dante is a pervert.
But your tone of
Called
voice
a
changes.
pervert. And twice.
That wasn't useful. I can't do anything with the gun right now.
A full body.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at this, get that 20-second one, and then sleep on the table because that'll bring it down to 20 seconds, which I can actually use.
Can't say. But what is going on?
Alright,
You have
good.
less than 2 minutes.
I
Dante.
know.
It's an
I have a
operating-
plan. Relax. I know where I'm going with this.
How does it feel?
Awful. Am I going to be killed? Modified? I'm restless. I can't take the suspense.
I hope it'll
Do you
last.
think I'll modify you into a grasshopper or a spider?
That's not
Spider.
what
I
I'm
vote a
talking
spider.
about.
It makes more sense from the eye perspective. Alright,
It's
so
an
that was
operating
useless.
table.
We're gonna go 1/4 on the investigate. It's
The
pretty
fabric
beat
on
up.
the surface is frayed.
Yeah.
It appears to be in use despite its age.
They
been
did
through a war.
surgery here?
Surgery or worse.
Thank you for that volunteer information. I don't see there being any reason to drink the
A
nitroglycerin.
double door.
So we will tackle this. It's only 10 seconds. I can afford that.
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you
Stop
hi-ying
that. You're
for
not
her?
helping.
Alright, so then my last real option is to drink the nitroglycerin, which is not what I was
Drug
expecting to
bottle
do.
that
I'm going to be
holds
really
some
honest,
kind of
because that
liquid.
just doesn't make logical sense. That's 40 seconds. We'll use the 1/4, just in case something bigger
Do
comes
not
along.
pressure me, Date,
Pressure you?
into drinking alcohol.
Is it alcohol?
No, it's
Well,
nitro.
Unknown.
This is for an investigation. I'm ordering you to drink it.
You are exploiting your position of power. I will set up a labor union.
Really?
AI labor union? Sounds dystopian.
It does.
I won't.
Can I call you
drink-
Skynet?
Fine.
But then what do I do? Because I'm pretty much out of options in
1
that
minute
case.
left.
Yeah, get off my case. Oh, pff, this TV over here. I didn't even notice this. This would have been nice to see ages ago.
An old
Ah, man, I'm
television.
so unobservant. Shoot. Turn the dial. I've been wondering if I should have punched it. I did get a tip up there in the upper left corner to beat it to death. Okay, so that's what, the first victim? Okay. Interesting. So did Iris witness this? That was quite savage.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original
A
Cyclops
separate victim, or
killer.
is that the same victim we saw
It
before?
appeared to be the second victim.
The second victim.
is
Okay,
going
so it
on?
is sequential.
Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
I've known since
I
the
do not
beginning
have
it's
enough
connected.
information.
Hello?
Guess that means we
Hello?
have to investigate more.
No kidding.
Indeed.
But I'm also almost out of time.
The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Alright.
go.
I already know what I need to do. I just need to see if I have the time to do it.
A torso
38 seconds.
similar to a fashion mannequin.
That's not a long time. 16 seconds. We're gonna punch it. I no longer can really afford to waste time. I've made mistakes, too many.
I didn't get hit, did I?
There is
Interesting.
no effect on your body, Date.
He felt that.
Hit my soul hard.
It's the connection
While
is
you
the
were
TV.
unconscious, a television and an old book appeared.
Want to get off this ride.
If my calculations are correct, it will be over soon.
Let's hope you're right.
Yeah, that was another lock. The last one. Checkpoint saved. That's not what I wanted. This is not a good time for checkpoint. I have 30-ish seconds. I have to use my
Dante, you're
timies.
less than 30
Fashion
seconds.
TV.
Relax, please. I'm mostly in control of the situation. We're gonna have to use the big one for the dial. It's a minute. This is, I assume, the third victim of the Cyclops killer, who was shot. Alright.
Please.
What's interesting is that the Cyclops killer changed MOs each and every time. The first one was strangled, the second one was beaten to death, and the third one was shot. The first two seem to have been killed in roughly the same location, some kind of a forest that I assume is relatively close,
This
if they
was
weren't
the
killed in the
third
exact
victim
same
of the
place, but
original
that third
Cyclops
victim was
killer.
shot somewhere in the city.
Why does Iris know that?
That's very
There's
interesting.
a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
I doubt this. Each time there's been a red figure that's been spectating from a fairly
Her
close
imagination
distance.
Explain that.
I am feeling
Dante,
no.
We have no direct evidence. For now,
No kidding.
we must continue investigating.
That revolver, is that still there? No. Doors, gas canister. Oh, the gun is up there. With What are my options with this?
A common gas canister.
I'm not sure what I need to do. I'm gonna open the valve. Shoot.
It's rusted shut.
If you can't,
I wasted too much time.
It is meant to be closed.
I think so.
Okay, that's a logical conclusion.
Common gas canister.
I have 13 seconds. Kick it. That was useless. I was hoping it would break open.
Are you okay?
It hurts. I might not
Oh,
be able to
please.
stand for
I'm
a
about to
while.
crash and burn.
Don't give up. I believe in you.
Date, that was way too inspirational.
I believe that you are more of a sadist than you let on.
I am so doomed.
Common gas can.
Yeah, I know time's up. I'm not going to be able to make this, am I? I think I've
The
just failed.
smell tingles, like sweet and sour, a ketone, perhaps acetone.
Acetone, acet.
Interesting.
Some
Acetone again.
relation to Iris?
I cannot determine that with the evidence we have. More than likely, it is coincidence.
Alright, so I need to retry this because I absolutely bombed. Lock one time. At least I know how this works, but man, I wasn't expecting to be challenged this quickly. The first one is a piece of cake. Yeah, so here we have this. Yeah, I already know how this works. This is
If
strangulation.
it has a head,
What would you?
We can skip this briefly. We choke it. We use the double time, I don't care. Since now that I actually know the process, the rest of them are fine. What's interesting is that triggering or unlocking each of the mental locks somehow involves replicating the original kills. And yet, what was it, 12 years ago? Even if my theory that Iris is actually 20 is correct, she still only would have
While I
been
was
8, so there was no
unconscious, the
possible
room
way she
changed.
could have committed the murders herself. But it also would not necessarily surprise me if she was there for them. She was still old enough for that. She just couldn't have personally done them. Yeah, this TV that I, for some reason, didn't see originally, because
4 minutes.
I'm blind. I know, relax. We're just going to turn the dial on here now, so I have as much time as possible. I took a big hit with that double. That was a 90-second. Which is fine. I have, theoretically, the time for it. Do we have to watch this whole thing? Ah, shoot. Okay. But yeah, see, we have the blue, who is obviously the Cyclops killer, and then we have a red figure in the background. Now, considering all of the figures are the same size and are supposed to be faceless, I'm not
That
going to
video
necessarily
shows the face
assume
of a victim
that the
appeared to-
figures themselves necessarily have to be adult, which means the red one could very easily be
The oil.
Iris at a young age.
let's go.
Yeah, this one's easy. I know this one. This one was easy to figure out once I got there. I was just an idiot and wasted a lot of time. We'll do the 1/6 on the punch, because that's 130 seconds that I don't need to be wasting. And then I need to watch the television and then recreate
There is.
the
While you.
third one, which is shooting, which means you need to get that gun off of the ceiling. Somehow. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. So there is a tip. That tip up there is... Yeah, shoot his death. Yes.
An old...
I'm going to do this just because I am assuming, for the sake of argument, that I have to watch this in order to unlock things for it. But yeah, there is always a hint in the upper left corner, which is fairly interesting. I do appreciate that. It's just a single sentence, which is enough often. So that's fairly nice. But then I'm still confused as to... Also, I would like to point out that this is a semi-automatic pistol here, whereas the gun attached to the ceiling is, in fact, a revolver. A completely different kind of pistol. So, what's the story there?
This was the third victim of the original...
Yes, I know this. We can skip this.
Date, we have no...
Right.
I can't crack open the doors, I've already tried that. The gas canister isn't doing
3
anything.
minutes, Date.
I know. Oh, I can go into the lockers now. Interesting. Alright, let's look at
Just
the
a locker.
lockers. What do you mean, just a locker? Oh my goodness, that 95 seconds. We're gonna bust out the 1/6 and open it. Okay. Oh.
Iba?
It's alright. More importantly...
Okay, what actually happened? Alright. Shelves go down. Not really surprised. Hits the pipes. Nope. It is an entire stinking chain reaction. To knock the pistol off, I'm assuming. I noticed none of these, but this works out. I am not on my A game for this game. I don't know what it is, but my attention to detail is just gone. Zoinks. That's not where the pistol is. But the train keeps going, so whatever. Where are you going? What is that made out of? That's a completely different kind of ball. Okay, and then I use the ball to knock off the pistol. Alright. Nope, that was a water balloon. Which... nitroglycerin. Okay. That... I'm not sure how you can roll backwards, hit the wall, and still have momentum to go forward with that little original momentum of the crane hook, but this is a dream sequence, so I don't suppose that normal physics would necessarily apply here anyways, but just for reference. That's not how that works. And you knock the nitroglycerin off. This launches up towards the pistol, which falls off. Okay. Also not what I was expecting. That went right through those pipes. That was shot. That shoots the mirror, who is the third victim. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
That is...
Okay. And the fourth victim is a stabbing. And... okay, this one's in vivid detail, which is interesting. Is that me? I'm telling you, I think Date was the original Cyclops killer, if you can hear me over whatever the hell that was. So what was the second path? I'm kind of curious. Interesting. One day I'll go back and do the other versions of this. The alternative setups. Maybe next year. Let me rediscover the magic. A year later. Alright, so...
What happened in that Somnium?
you know, that's still a question that we are
saw it
asking
too.
ourselves.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial
Thank you,
killers.
Peter, for again stating the obvious.
That
Everyone seems to
means-
like that. Yeah, the fourth one was in particularly
The
graphic
murders
detail,
that
though,
occurred 6 years
which is
ago
interesting.
Are these memory fragments that
Why
coalesced
were
in
all
the
of them
Somnium?
just the pictures, but the fourth one was the
No.
actual person? See? That is
That means
interesting.
The person who killed them was...
Me. It's me. I am the original Cyclops killer, and they've been sedating me to make sure that I don't know, explode? Or whatever? Let's ask this, because I know for a fact it's
dream
me.
of something you know nothing about.
That's
That
not
means
true.
Iris must know
I
about
don't
the
think.
killings.
Well, yeah, they were plastered all over the
6 years
news.
ago, Iris was 12.
If you believe that her age is 18. Oh, it was 6 years ago. For some bizarre reason, I thought it was 12 years ago. Never mind. I apologize. I thought the original Cyclops killings were 12 years ago. They were actually 6. I don't know how I forgot this. I'm telling you, I'm not on my A game here. I know what happened, but 12, if you believe her age, I think she would have been
Not
14,
just one, but all four?
personally. I don't think she witnessed all four. I think she only witnessed the last one.
The Cyclops killer appeared 6
I think she
years
only
ago.
saw this one personally.
I lost my memory 6 years ago. There
Yes,
has to be
Date.
some kind of
I've been
connection.
saying this since the beginning.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
It is not a coincidence. You
Really?
are bullshitting me.
Really?
No. You're hiding something from me, and I think it's the fact that I am
Help
the
me
killer.
understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial
Yes.
killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Yes.
Did you see him? He was...
Blue.
I saw your face.
Yes.
The original Cyclops killer was...
Me.
Can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
I've been saying this the whole time. Oh, we're going into a... What is this?
Perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
But then that would imply that I'm killing these people, which isn't necessarily
I'm
true.
kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
Yes. Look, you've heard of the phrase, to catch a thief... I'm sorry, I'm quoting it wrong. You set a thief to catch a thief. You set a killer to catch a killer.
You
It makes
interrogated
perfect
Iris before the
sense.
sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you
No,
put in her.
you're bullshitting me. I was the original killer. You wiped my memory with probably some kind of drug concoction, slapped Iba into my left eye to monitor me and make sure that I'm getting a proper amount of some kind of drug to make sure that I don't go back to my original Cyclops personality. And then from there, you've been using me to track down other killers
Didn't I
because
tell
that
you?
makes sense.
The
Set a
entire
killer to
case
catch
is
a killer.
state secret.
Boom.
No matter how many times you ask, I won't
Because,
tell you anything.
look, I've got you figured out, and you're still bullshitting me, and I don't like it. I don't care about your serious look. Okay, these are all going to be roughly the same things, aren't they? It's the sink manual. This is the off monitor. This is the chair. This is... Yes, thank you. Yes. Is there anything useful or interesting? Is anybody hiding in the locker? Shit, she's in there.
Hey. Did you
Hell no.
just now?
Hell no.
It must be in your head.
Wasn't like the janitor lady supposed to be in there? That's fucking wicked awesome. And horrific. Let's pretend that never happened. Anyways, there's a bunch of what? What the hell is a Marimo?
Date, can you turn on the TV? Video
No, there's no knob.
What's Videodrome?
You haven't seen Videodrome? It's a cult classic.
I
That
haven't
concerns
seen
me.
it. That's not a
Cult
TV
classics are
anyway.
usually shit. Let's be real here. I can't look at the vent. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. What can I look at? Oh, the long table.
This brings back memories.
What?
Date and I consummated our love for each other many
Oh
times
my
on
goodness,
that
really?
table.
I don't remember that at all.
That was past 6 years ago. Boss is bullshitting me again. Oh, that's funny. Pewter. Yeah, let's talk about the red figure. I'm kind of
In the
curious.
Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal.
No, that was, I think, a
Who was
stand-in
it?
for Iris.
I wouldn't know.
That's delightfully helpful, thank you. You are as helpful as boss is.
The sinker does not always experience the somnium they experience.
We've established this before.
Dreams are pieced together.
We've had
from
this whole
memories,
conversation
even
before.
repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see.
No
True, oftentimes
shit.
the subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia, and why those Somnia are so useful for criminal
But could we take this? I'm honestly curious.
But
This is a serious
not
question.
a
Could I
guarantee.
take these
We
into
cannot
court?
control the content
I'm
of
really
our
curious.
dreams, after all.
Or are we just using this to open up new lines of questioning and pressure people in new ways? I'm just this is a
It's
serious
like
question.
I told you before.
You're gonna
Dreams
run
are
through this again?
Dream D
Oh, wait,
equals
here we go.
Memory A plus
This
memory
is actually
B
new and relevant
plus
information.
Memory C. The This,
Okay.
of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said
So
about
the
memory
Somnium
A,
is
B,
a
and
summation
C.
of relevant memories.
Those happened in reality.
I see.
In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
Interesting.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier.
It was an
Yes.
amalgamation
I
of
believe
all of the
Iris
events that
actually
Iris
witnessed
witnessed.
those
Yes.
events.
Alright. This is a serious question.
Computer, you said that memories happen in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really
That's a
happened?
really good question, because there are ways of implanting
Even
false
false
memories.
are built from the pieces of real
That is
ones.
also true.
If you disassemble those pieces,
Okay,
you'll
I
find
see.
real events.
What
kinda
about
like
things you
shelling
see
a-
in movies or television.
Pistachio.
The
You
events
take off
might
the
be
fake outer
fictional,
shell and you get the real nut
experience is
within.
not.
That makes sense, but
Our
it sounded
imaginations
weirder
are
coming out of my
limited to
mouth
what
than
we
it did
have
in my
seen.
head.
We cannot invent something whole cloth.
I've never heard that phrase, but sure.
Remember what the boss said this morning.
Oh, you mean the pack of
original
lies?
Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government.
Yeah, because I'm a government
classified.
project.
That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in
It
reality,
just makes it sound like they're
was dropped
kissing all of the
completely.
people making rumors, and that's just a really weird idea.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection.
I don't know if he's in on it or if he
Between
just
the
honestly doesn't
original
know
and new
or care.
Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
No, fuck trusting either of you two assholes. You have absolutely no... You've spoken nothing helpful to me. Well, Peter's given me some good shit on memories, but that's about it. I am the killer.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
I've already established this. Now I need to have a nice long chat with Iris. Iris, do you remember me murdering 4 women 6 years ago? When you were
Hey,
12.
Iris, about that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
Don't you pretend to be hostile. I've broken your mind.
There is no point in asking her, Date.
No, no,
the
no.
subject of a sync
Shut up.
does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
Then what about the
Bullshit.
Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer?
Don't
I remember
bullshit
hearing
me.
It on the news, but I was
You
just
saw
a
the
little
last
girl.
one.
I don't remember anything.
You saw the
specific.
4th victim get killed because
You
that was
don't?
graphic. The
No.
victim was graphically detailed.
What about the
But you
scene of the
didn't see
murder?
the actual face of the killer.
I don't know. I've never been there.
But
You're lying to me. I know it. You know I know it.
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
Slap her. Right in the face. She deserves it after all the
You
shit
can't
she's
dream
put
of
me through.
something you know nothing about.
Slap her. Police brutality. Come on.
Date, could you take Iris home?
Just slap her right in the face.
huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her.
Slap her in the face.
Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
I mean, he's not wrong.
You cannot decline, Date.
Just give her a smack when no one's looking. In the car. No witnesses. Boom. Oh, shit. Iba. Never mind. Fuck. Never mind about that. Use a trauma to the head. Head trauma to unrepress the memories. Always works in the
Date,
movies.
Could we make a stop first?
Hell no.
Sure. Where?
No, don't acquiesce.
Marble. It's a bar in
Why the
Yokotown.
fuck would you want to go to a bar?
Know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go
That's
there?
weird.
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
The car...
It might take a while.
so you want to booze while you
What do
talk.
you think?
Okay.
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too.
Alright, fair.
Sure.
But are you old enough? Aren't you? No, because you're claiming 18, so we're gonna go with the idea that you are going to pretend you can't drink, even though I think you're actually 20. What's the drinking age in Japan anyways? I can't remember. I'll have to look into that later. If she starts drinking booze, though, it's 18 or under. Okay, that's interesting. We have Oda, which...
Oh, Ota.
Yeah, she's not happy to see you guys. She wanted a one-on-one conversation. Did the flyers change again? They did not. Did the posters change again? They did not. Did the bottles change? Did the number of bottles change? No. A beer tap. I can only look at the counter. I can't look at the napkin for reasons unknown. Okay. That's cool. That's a nice looking sofa. The tables are a little low though. I'm gonna be really honest. I would have liked a slightly higher table myself. That might be an American thing though. Oh, the radio's playing some swinging music. The famous Saint Sebastian picture. Mm-hmm. Alright. I can't look at that light. I can't look at these lights. I can't look at anything else, apparently. I can look at the hangers. That's cool. You'll love to see it. Oh, the menu. No, tell me what kind of cool foods can you order in this awesome bar? I'm gonna talk to Iris first. Fuck Oda. Yeah, that could be a possibility.
No, I didn't tell him to come.
I see, so the Nile message
He
wasn't
just
for
showed
him.
up on his own.
Yeah, you're not happy to see him, though. You didn't want him here. I want to look at you. No kidding. Let me ask where Mama is.
Oh, she left a little while ago.
Did she say
She
why?
said something about going to help an acquaintance.
Interesting.
She told me to watch the place until she got back.
Why
How well do you
you?
know Mama?
Not at all. It's
What?
my first time here.
Okay. That's still strange. I'm gonna ask
no,
about this, yeah.
this is my new one. You're
Oh,
thinking of the
okay.
one I dropped in that puddle.
Yep. Why are you here, though?
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She
Okay.
said she was going to Marbles, so I
Interesting.
got here just before you did.
How?
Look,
You have transportation?
I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
No, I wasn't gonna charge her with the crime. Get over yourself.
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris.
That's right, I forgot
You
about
said
that.
you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing.
That thing.
That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Why does he have the Captain America shield on his
Well,
sleeve? Spit it
I'll
out,
tell
kid.
her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's
Don't
that?
even try it. I'm between you and the door.
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
Is there really? I can't believe he would try this kind of trick. You... dweebo. Alright. Oh, interesting. That deactivates Iba. That's useful information, isn't it now? Hey, I can deactivate her. Ooh. 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 I'm wondering. I don't have anything to support my theories right now, but it is interesting that you can technically deactivate Iba. See, I probably would have fallen for that in real life too. Cause I just can't believe he tried that trick. The monster.
It looks like you're awake now.
I don't know. I'm gonna be really honest. Mama's one of my favorite characters because she actually tells me shit. She's probably the most helpful character in this mystery so far. I could be really honest. Is this the same shit? Yes, it is. Oh, there's the TV back here. Yep, okay. Posters. Haven't changed. Okay, this all is not different at all. I am curious about the blackboard, though. Nope, okay. Same stuff. Yeah, what time is it? How long have I been
It'll be
out?
3 o'clock soon.
Okay, when did I pass out?
In the morning, of course.
Yes, I assumed. Could you have? Did you try?
I tried.
Okay, you did
wouldn't
try.
budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
Fair enough.
You
Your
didn't have a
face
glass of
moved, but your hair didn't.
So you weren't
You're-
drunk?
It is a monster. Mama, you are actually not
Didn't
human.
have a single drop.
Mama, fix your hair,
Thought you were
please.
drinking straight out of the bottle.
Please, Mama. Thank
Just
you.
like the old days.
Your... Did you see her mole move instead of her mouth? Hold on. Oh, man. This is horrific.
Ota, the boy I asked to watch the bar?
Oh,
I'd say he's too
please.
old to be called a boy, but yeah.
Oh, please.
He was already gone when I came back.
Okay, but...
All I
oh,
saw
my
was
goodness.
you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
Yeah, he's trying to
What were you
rescue
doing
her.
During all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
Great. Safe mode. What is the difference between safe and regular mode for Iba? Ring, ring, ring. You're covering up the monster. Thank
Delta,
you.
The boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna perform this week?
But she doesn't tell me shit anyways.
Stay calm, but this is an emergency.
That's not how you open up an emergency.
Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iva.
Okay. That face. Oh, interesting. I don't think it's Oda. It wouldn't make sense.
Iris.
He has no actual motive. If Oda shows up, I'm going to be very upset with myself. Now, see, this is out of the MO. Is it, though? Yeah, it kind of is.
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Oh, that's cool.
Identify. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Koto District.
I think that's a cool idea.
Okiura?
Grim,
Date,
and
focus.
obviously
We
wrong,
need to
but
get to
it
the
is
site
interesting.
Now.
At least she didn't warp her head out of her hair again. Now, how many, what's the MPH on this thing?
What's our ETA?
Our destination
Too long.
is far from here.
Duh.
20 minutes at the fastest.
Yo, that's actually a
Please let me
really
make it in time.
hideously long amount of time for something like this. Hey, I can watch the live stream while I'm driving. That's cool.
That sick bastard.
Oh, he's in a polar bear costume. Really? Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna be really honest, that's funny. Now, I noticed that the blade isn't designed to come clean through the table because there's this gap here, so that's fairly odd. So what is it? I imagine it's cutting fish, but why wouldn't you just pull through the whole thing? No, Oda, you're useless.
Ota.
Now, the question is, why are you free, and she isn't, and what is your connection with the polar bear? I find this suspicious.
Stay away from Tessa!
No, see, I think this is staged. I think Oda's working in cahoots, possibly. This is too convenient. This is weird. I'm buying none of this. The sweat of my palms, the sweat of my foot, the sweat of my heartbeat. How much time had passed? 20 minutes. Oh, cool. Okay. Now what? And I'm assuming the polar bear has mauled Oda. I don't see blood, so maybe not, which is unfortunate because Oda is definitely a conspirator.
Can't be.
Now I'm curious to see how this goes down.
Stop.
That's not exactly a fast saw. Oh, there it goes. I was gonna say, that would be really bad if it was, like, not moving at speed. Interesting. See, I'm not sure I'm buying this. This seems... see, that could have just been a dummy or a body dressed up to look like it. I don't necessarily believe that that was necessarily true. This seems like a setup to me. There's a whole lot of things that are kind of odd that just don't add up.
No.
Nah, I'm not buying it. I think she's still alive. It's an interesting twist, of course, but I do believe she's alive. I think that was staged for my benefit. Oh yeah, I forgot I have to click these. Herp. Hey, nice stop, though. If the body's gone, I'm doubly suspicious. I want DNA evidence here. Although, then again, spurting... Interesting. Yep. Okay, and there's her. There's the bear. Where is she in relation to the bear? Can I get an answer? Hello? Yeah, the bear. Uh-huh. Is the bear a person, or is that an animatronic? I can't tell. It's kind of looks weird in the middle there. See, the blood didn't spurt, though. Oda is dead. Okay.
Ota.
So the question is, what exactly did I see that makes it so much different from reality? Because these are the cold hard facts that I'm presented with here. Oda died, not Iris. Iris seems to be okay-ish. See, I wasn't given any kind of context as to exactly where Iris was in all this.
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you.
That is useless. Can you please cut to the chase? What's the situation? Oda's dead, obviously, but what else do we know? Hello?
It's rare to see you
Feed
down
me
like
real
this.
information.
But it's
Real
understandable.
information.
You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble, and about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right?
They were obviously co-conspirators. They planned the whole thing out.
Shall I
That doesn't
tell
bother
you
me.
what Investigation HQ
I
thinks?
couldn't give
Ota
any
Matsushita
fucks for that.
is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
She did die, theoretically.
Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota. So
That
Ota
doesn't explain the
decided
first
that
two
he and
bodies.
Iris should be together in the afterlife.
It possibly could
Killed
explain
her,
Renju, but
then
it doesn't
killed
explain
himself.
Shoko. So that video was real. And then Oda died, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris.
No, I don't think so either.
And how do you explain the other
See,
two?
the problem is I haven't seen Iris's body in two separate
Iris's
pieces.
left eye was hollowed
Perceive this particular... Yes, I'm willing to accept that she probably
like
lost her
Renju
eye,
and
that's
Shoko.
fine. But I'm not necessarily 100%
Those three
convinced
murders
she's
were
dead.
definitely executed by the same person.
It's not adding up. Oda, yeah, it's
The
definitely dead.
new Cyclops killer.
But
There's no
why
way that's
haven't I
Ota.
seen the Iris
Too many pieces
corpse?
don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
Well, first off, he would have no reason to kill Shoko. That's top. Oh, I actually talked to you about this. Well, actually, what I'm going to do is stop it here and continue this later on, because we're about 45 minutes. That's, I don't want to stretch it out to an hour. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you have a great 24 hours.